Okay, Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Good morning, students. How are you today? I hope you will be fine. And we have met for a long time ago, and before today is our first meeting after we had a holiday. I hope you will have a nice holiday. So because this is the first time of our class. I would like to teach you about how to introduce yourself. That's so me. I will introduce myself. And then, after we learn about how to introduce ourselves, I want you in this meeting, I want you to introduce yourself one by one of you. And this is how to introduce yourself. The first one, to introduce yourself, if you met someone, for the first meeting, you can introduce yourself. How to introduce yourself? The first one is you have to greet to someone. How to greet to someone? Maybe you can say hi, hello, or if you meet someone in the morning, you can say good morning. So the first one is good morning. Okay. Good morning, we can use good morning if you meet someone at 6 p.m. until 12 p.m. Okay, 6 until 12. So after 12 p.m. you can say good afternoon. Okay, after good afternoon, at 12 to 6 p.m. And in the night, if you meet someone, you can say good evening. Okay, this is how to greet someone if you meet someone for the first time, maybe, or if you just say hello to someone, you can use this: good morning, good afternoon, and good evening. Because it's still morning, so you can say good morning. So this is the first one. Okay. The second one, after you greet to someone, you have to say your name, right? So you can give your information about yourself to someone, to anyone you meet. So what would you say? There are some points that you can say in the greetings. I mean, in the introduction. The first one, after you greet someone, you can say, let me introduce myself. Okay, let me introduce myself. In Indonesian, sometimes if we say in Indonesian, the meaning of the sentence is perkenalkan diri saya. So this is let me introduce myself. After you say let me introduce myself, you can say your name. Sometimes the people say in the full name first. Okay, in the full name. For example, me. My name is. So this is my full name. My name is Agus Ferdian Ananta. The second one, yang kedua. After you say your full name, you may say your nickname. Or maybe in Indonesian, nama singkat, nama panggilan. Okay? Nama panggilan, you may say in English, you can call me. You can call me Nanta. In our school, you can call me as Mr. Nanta or Pak Nanta. That's up to you because this is a nickname. Okay. So, in the nickname, I want you to spell your name one by one, letters. For me, example, you can call me as Mr. Nanta. You have to spell N-A-N-T-A. You read it? Nanta. Okay. This is the second points that if you want to introduce yourself. How about the next point? The next point, you may say everything about you, But for me, we can say our age. Okay, how to say our age? Just like this. Okay, you can say I am. For me, I am 24 years old. So if you want to mention your age, maybe your age around 8 or 9 years old. So you can say I am. You may change here to be 9, for example. Don't forget to say years old. Okay, so you can say I am 9 years old. Okay, that's the third point. And maybe this is for the last point, you may say, but if you want to add some points that you want to share to your friends, you may say everything. But for me, there are 4. The first one is your full name, the second one is your nickname, and the third one is your age. I am 9 years old, and for me, I am 24 years old. And then, if you want to give about your address to someone, you may say, I live at Jalan Sungai Jawi, number 7B. That's my address. So you may say with your own address. For example, if you live at Perdana Street, you may say, I live at Perdana Street, what number of your house. Okay, that's our introduction. So if I conclude our material for today, okay, the first one, you have to greet. Okay, greet to someone. You may say good morning. And then, after that, the second one is, let me introduce. Introduce myself. Okay, this is the sentence that you may say same with this. Jadi semuanya bisa menggunakan ini. Let me introduce myself. First, greet, good morning everyone, good morning my teacher, good morning my friend, and everything what they want to say. Okay, good morning. And then the second one, yang kedua ini sudah pasti kita menyebut ini, yaitu let me introduce myself. Okay, and then the third one, you have to say your full name. Full name. Okay, what is your full name? And then after your full name, you have to say your nickname. Your nickname. And the fifth, yang kelima, yaitu age. And then the last one is address. So this is the point that if you want to introduce yourself to someone. And then for our first meeting, I want you to memorize these points. Okay, there are 6 points that you have to say in our meeting for the next. The first one is greetings. You have to say good morning to everyone. And then say, let me introduce myself. And then the third one is full name. You have to mention your full name. And then your nickname. You can call me what? Okay. And then the fifth is age. You have to mention your age. Don't forget, for the last sentence, you have to say years old. In the last section of my video, I will try to introduce myself. Okay, and then the last one is address. Okay, that's our point. You have to remember this. You have to take a note of this, because for the next meeting, I want you to introduce yourself with these points. Okay, for the last. Untuk yang terakhirnya, I will try to introduce myself. Saya akan coba memperkenalkan diri menggunakan 6 point ini. To use these 6 points. Okay? You have to say greeting first. Okay, good morning everyone. Let me introduce myself. My name is Agus Ferdian Ananta. You can call me as Sir Nanta or Pak Nanta. I am 24 years old this year. And then I live at Sungai Jawa Street, number 7. That's all my introduction. Thank you so much. Good morning. So, ada penutupnya. Jadi penutupnya that's all, ataupun bisa juga thank you, nice to meet you, bisa juga. Itu namanya penutup, ya, farewell. Dan yang paling terakhir jangan lupa bilang good morning. Don't forget to say good morning. Okay, that's all my video. Thank you so much. You have to learn about this. Don't forget to take a note. Okay. See you in the next video. Don't forget to learn about this. Good morning. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.